Former oil worker Raymond Lovey has been housebound for 7 weeks. He broke his foot in an industrial accident. Shortly after, he was made redundant. Raymond is one of the latest victims of a collapse in oil revenue in Europe's oil capital, Aberdeen. And with a recently adopted son to look after, the future looks bleak.
It's my wife and little boy.
They could have found a way around that, but by cutting back on the contractors. Because a contractor's free to go to any company he likes. But they were just like cutting your pay and everything else. And I knew when the pay got cut, I was happy enough. I was like, fair enough, I've still got a job.
Energy firms have been drilling for oil in the North Sea since the 1970s, but high operating costs make the industry vulnerable to price fluctuations. For the past year, oil prices have been stuck at around $50 a barrel, having plunged from more than 100. 2,000 offshore workers have been laid off in recent months, just a fraction of the 65,000 jobs lost in the UK oil industry since the crisis began.
There's no work for them abroad. Normally, with a downturn, with a low oil price, they could transfer into other regions, but every region of the world is affected, and every region of the world is contracting and is ensuring that their own indigenous people are employed. Southern gas fields.
Some oil companies now want to shut down offshore wells that are too costly to run, a procedure called decommissioning, which involves the dismantling of platforms. Local politicians hope this could lead to hundreds of new jobs, requiring a new kind of expertise in the coming decades.
With decommissioning comes the opportunity for Aberdeen to move into another phase and lead the world again in developing the technologies and the skills and expertise required to decommission, as that's going to have to be replicated in all offshore basins right away across the world. There is that opportunity.
Others are more cautious, fearing the closure of some wells may make future North Sea exploration more expensive. And as oil companies seek to cut their losses, concern is growing that there may be no oil industry to revive if energy prices remain low for much longer.